In a quaint little village nestled amidst snow-capped mountains, there lived a cheerful snowman named Frosty. Frosty wasn't just any ordinary snowman. He was known far and wide for his warm heart and friendly demeanor. Despite his chilly exterior, Frosty melted the hearts of everyone he met with his infectious laughter and kind spirit. Every winter, when the first snowflakes began to fall, Frosty would come to life, greeting the villagers with a hearty wave and a jolly smile. He loved nothing more than spreading joy and laughter throughout the village, especially during the festive holiday season. One year, a particularly magical winter arrived in the village, transforming the entire landscape into a sparkling winter wonderland. The trees glistened with icicles, and the rooftops were blanketed in a thick layer of snow. It was a sight to behold, and the villagers couldn't help but feel a sense of wonder and awe. As the winter festivities approached, Frosty decided to make this year's celebration extra special. With the help of his animal friends from the forest, he set out to decorate the village with twinkling lights, festive garlands, and colorful ornaments. Together, they worked tirelessly, stringing lights from tree to tree and adorning the village square with glittering decorations. Frosty even enlisted the help of some mischievous squirrels to create a magnificent snow sculpture in the center of the square, capturing the magic of the season in frozen form. When the villagers awoke on the morning of the winter festival, they couldn't believe their eyes. The village had been transformed into a dazzling winter wonderland, more beautiful than they had ever imagined. And standing proudly in the center of it all was Frosty, beaming with joy at the sight of the villagers' delight. Throughout the day, the village was alive with laughter and music, as the villagers gathered to celebrate the magic of the season. They danced and sang, sipped hot cocoa by the fire, and marveled at the beauty of their winter wonderland. But as the day drew to a close and the stars began to twinkle in the night sky, Frosty knew that it was time to bid farewell once again. With a heavy heart, he watched as the villagers returned to their homes, their faces aglow with the warmth of the memories they had made. As Frosty stood alone in the quiet village square, he couldn't help but feel a twinge of sadness at the thought of saying goodbye to his friends once more. But as he looked up at the sky and saw the shimmering stars above, he knew that he would always carry the magic of the winter wonderland in his heart, wherever he went. And so, with a final wave and a promise to return next winter, Frosty bid the village farewell and melted back into the snowy landscape from whence he came. But his spirit lived on in the hearts of the villagers, who would forever cherish the memory of their friendly snowman and the magical winter wonderland he had created. As Frosty melted into the snowy landscape, he felt a pang of longing to stay among the villagers a bit longer. His heart swelled with gratitude for the joy they had shared and the memories they had created together. But he also knew that his time in the village was temporary, a fleeting moment of magic amidst the winter season. However, Frosty's departure didn't mark the end of the winter festivities. In fact, it only seemed to ignite a newfound spirit of togetherness among the villagers. Inspired by Frosty's warmth and generosity, they continued to celebrate the season with even more enthusiasm and kindness. The villagers organized sleigh rides through the snowy countryside, building snowmen and having snowball fights with laughter echoing through the hills. They hosted cozy gatherings in their homes, sharing stories and laughter over steaming cups of cocoa and freshly baked treats. And as they came together to celebrate the magic of winter, they couldn't help but feel grateful for the lessons they had learned from Frosty, the importance of friendship, the joy of giving, and the beauty of embracing each moment with an open heart. Meanwhile, Frosty journeyed through the winter landscape, marveling at the beauty of the world around him. He danced among the snowflakes, twirling and swirling with childlike delight as he made his way through the snowy forests and icy streams. Along the way, he encountered other creatures of the winter wilderness, playful foxes, wise old owls, and gentle deer. They welcomed him into their midst, sharing their stories and wisdom as they traveled together through the winter wonderland. As Frosty's journey continued, he carried the spirit of the friendly snowman and the winter wonderland with him wherever he went. And though he knew that his time in the village was over for now, He also knew that the magic of winter would always bring him back again, to spread joy and laughter wherever he roamed. And so, as the snow continued to fall and the stars sparkled overhead, Frosty journeyed onward through the winter landscape, his heart filled with warmth and his spirit filled with joy. For in the heart of every winter wonderland, there was always room for a friendly snowman and the magic of the season. As Frosty continued his journey through the winter landscape, he encountered new adventures and made friends with creatures of all shapes and sizes. From playful snow bunnies to majestic ice dragons, each encounter brought new lessons and experiences. One day, while traversing a frozen lake, Frosty stumbled upon a group of children skating and playing in the crisp winter air. Their laughter echoed across the ice as they twirled and glided, their cheeks flushed with rosy hues. Enthralled by the joyful scene, Frosty couldn't resist joining in the fun. With a mischievous twinkle in his eye, he fashioned himself a pair of makeshift ice skates and joined the children on the frozen lake. Together, they danced and spun, weaving intricate patterns across the ice as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of pink and gold. For a fleeting moment, time stood still as Frosty and the children reveled in the magic of the winter wonderland. As the evening drew to a close and the children bid Frosty farewell, he couldn't help but feel a sense of gratitude for the simple joys of friendship and laughter. In their company, he had found a sense of belonging and purpose that warmed his icy heart. And so, with a newfound spring in his step, Frosty continued his journey through the winter landscape, spreading joy and laughter wherever he went. For in the heart of every winter wonderland, there was always room for a friendly snowman and the magic of the season.